It's Jillian here with another Stacking the Shelves, and why am I blue? Oh well, that'll tie into everything because I will be showing you my Harry Potter special editions. In my original Harry Potter, you will see why. Ginger! Ginger. Sit! Useless creature. Okay, my original Harry Potter, Order of the Phoenix, it is obviously blue. Ginger! This book has been through enough in its life, and I see why I had to buy the special editions, because it fell apart. It's literally in pieces. This is very loved, had a good long life, but it's not the only American edition I have of the Harry Potters, but still, I had to buy them. So I will give you a grand tour of what the new special edition box set looks like after I show you what I got for review this week. Firstly, St. Martin's Press and Thomas Dunne Books, the awesomest people in the whole world, sent me Kinslayer by J. Kristoff. It's the sequel to Storm Dancer, and they're all part of the Macmillan family of awesome, which they're probably the nicest publishers in all the land. I say that to all the publishers, but obviously I only mean it with you guys. So I don't think I requested this. I don't think I asked for this. I'm not even sure I gave them my address. So you guys are like super awesome wish list ninjas for just psychically knowing how much I wanted this. And look how badass she looks, even though she's blue. Cover isn't blue. I don't know why my camera's making everything blue. Well, just for added mood effect. Anyway, I also got for review a couple things on NetGalley. I got The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater, which I already read, so the timing on that one, NetGalley. I got Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. It's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and it's from Balzer and Bray, and I'm really excited to compare it to another Beauty and the Beast retelling I read this summer, which was of Beast and Beauty from Delacourt by Stacey J. And it'll be interesting to see which one pulls off my favorite fairy tale better. I also got Indelible by Dawn Metcalf, which is really weird because I requested that like all the way back in May or something, and it came out at the end of July, so it's really weird to get an email like 2 days ago being like, hey, you can now access this title, and I was like, you're probably going to archive it like the next day, and I haven't checked, but I'm sure they did. But thank you, Harlequin Teen, regardless. It's the thought that counts. And I also bought myself this, Two Boys Kissing by David Levithan, and I just love that I live in a world where this title and this cover and this book can exist. And it's really short. I was not expecting it to be this short, considering I paid full hardcover price for it, but it's about 195 pages. Just about the length of The Great Gatsby, so clearly you don't really need to, like, this thing is a brick, and I'm really excited about it, but it'll take a while to get through. Whereas this, I might just be able to read this afternoon, like, really quickly, in addition to other things. But, yeah. Now, on to the main event. The reason you're all here, let's be honest. You can see, this is it in the box, and all the spines together create Hogwarts. And I don't know how well you can see the artwork, but it's just really beautiful and glowy, and it is blue, so at least my camera's not, there you go. Hold it! Stay, color, stay! Okay, you can see the lake, and I do believe they actually talk about a boathouse in the books. I think that was a movie edition, but anyway, I love it. It's very beautiful and cinematic, and the light is all glowy, and there are candlelit windows, and it just looks like Hogwarts should look. You guys just a really good look at what the box itself looks like. Like, here's the box, and here's one side. It has the castle, Hogwarts Express, Luna there's Spectre Specs, being awesome, with some Hufflepuffs. What the hell is a Hufflepuff, right? McGonagall, being all McGonagally. And here, we've got Golden Trio with Hedwig. I don't know if you can see Draco right to their right, being really cranky. And all the way on the right, it looks like Ginny and Dean on a date to me. I don't know who that handsome, lurky gentleman is right behind them, but I'm a fan of his. There's a goblin over there on the left side, and Look at Honeydukes. Isn't it like warm and inviting and awesome? And there's lots of details everywhere. The best thing about this artwork is how many details there are. Such as, over here, you got Dumbledore and Hagrid hanging out around Zonko's. Ugh, it's just so awesome. Some buddies up there getting some studying done or whatever. There's the top of the box. And there's the bottom of the box. And I'll show you what the books themselves look like, because they all have really gorgeous covers. And God, our box set's hard to get things out of, because like you want to get the books out, but like I don't want to ruin anything. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Obviously. But I still never understood why they changed it. Like, American kids aren't smart enough to want to read about philosophers. It's a bit insulting. Anyway, it's Harry and Hagrid in Diagon Alley. And everything is beautiful and mystical, and hey, more goblins, and Hedwig is there, obviously. Is there anything else I missed? It's just really beautiful and detailed. Look, Harry's got like patches on his clothes, because Dursleys suck. Oh, it's just amazing. And, oh, every back of every cover features Harry's back, and like a significant scene and a significant quote. And if you don't get emotional with this one, you have a heart of stone. It's Harry and the Mirror of Erised. And the quote is, "It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Remember that." But it's all, this one is also actually blue, so the color is correct. But it's really beautiful. Oh, and the covers are like velvety, and the lettering is raised, and my precious. Okay. There's Chamber of Secrets. It's Harry and Ron in the Flying Ford Anglia going to the Burrow in the morning light, and you can't see Fred and George, sadly, because I would love to see Fred and George, but yeah. Well, you could see back of maybe Fred's head, probably Fred, and on the back it's Harry in the chamber, and the quote is from Tom's diary, and it says that this diary holds memories of terrible things, things that were covered up, things that happened at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Oh, now the third one, which is, no, it's not my favorite cover, it's my second favorite cover. The fifth one is my favorite cover, you'll see. But this one's really awesome. It's Harry with his awesome swirly Patronus fighting off the swirly Dementors, which I don't think they fly in the books. I think that was another cinematic movie addition. But anyway, it makes for a really cool image. And get a close-up of that. Anyway, the back is hilarious. I know Lupin lovers will love it because, Lupin! I always think of Gabby from Queen Ellaby Reads whenever I see this, because look, not only is it Lupin, but it's Lupin with an awesome mustache. Like, that is just hilarious to me. Like, that is a really intense mustache. Anyway, it's the Defense Against the Dark Arts class, and there's Harry, and they're about to face off the Boggart in the wardrobe. So, Lupin. Okay, here's the fourth one, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry and the Hungarian Horntail, as you can see. Not exactly how I pictured the Horntail, but it's still a pretty awesome image. And look, he's got his golden egg, and he's all Gryffindors and Hogwartians in general are rooting for him, because he's about to face off a freaking dragon. Now here's him walking into the arena all alone, about to face off a critter. Oh, I forgot to say what the quote in the back of Prisoner of Azkaban was. What you fear most of all is fear. Remus Lupin. And the quote on the back of this one is, "It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be." From Dumbledore. So true. So sad. Here's my favorite cover. It's the fifth one. Order of the Phoenix. And here are Harry, Ron, and Hermione flying on the Thestrals on the way to the Ministry. Again, if you didn't know that, if I just spoiled you, it's your own damn fault, because by now, first of all, why are you watching these videos if you haven't read these books? And second of all, read them. You deserve this. Okay. Oh, look at the cover, and it's all dramatic, and the thestrals look awesome, and Harry's being awesome, and the sky's being awesome, and oh my god, awesome doesn't even sound like a word anymore, and yet it's the word that fits. Now the back is gorgeous. It's all blue, like my original American version, but it's the finest of the DA in the Department of Mysteries. See Luna and Neville and everybody being awesome, and the quote is, "We're coming with you, Harry," from Neville. Oh, feels everywhere. Here's the 6th one. Half-Blood Prince. As you can tell, it's obviously Dumbledore and Harry on the like cliffy thing outside on the way to get a Horcrux. Look at the moon. Just look at everything. It's also dramatic, and this artist is really good at capturing light. Like, you can see the light on his hair and the outlining moonlight. It's just really magical. On the back is them in Dumbledore's office, looking over the pensieve. And the quote is, "When you have that last piece of the jigsaw, everything will, I hope, be clear." You can see the portraits on the wall and everything awesome. Now the last one. Now all it says on the back, like every other back has had the same jacket detail as all the other American versions, and so does this one. It just says, "We now present the 7th and final installment in the epic tale of Harry Potter." And do you remember getting this in the mail, or however you got your hands on the last book, and reading that, and just sort of dying a little of joy, but also fear and excitement, and it was just so much bigger than you. It was like well, I remember that. I just remember my soul coming out and like flying around in the sky and dying and full of epicness, just like this cover, which features Harry, Ron, Hermione on the back of the dragon coming out of Gringotts, which is a spoiler, yes, I know, but still, your fault, okay? Read it. So look how, like, battle-worn and awesome they are. Like, Hermione looks badass. I don't know if you could see, but she has these, like, awesome lace-up boots. Like, that's my girl, Hermione. Looks like you could take on Voldemort single-handedly. Which is awesome. Okay. The back. Oh my god, the back. Don't even have words for this one. And the quote, if you can't read that, it says, "Neither can live while the other survives, and one of us is about to leave for good," says Harry. Oh, look, I don't know if you can see how well they do Voldemort. It might be a little blurry at this close, but oh, creepy as shit. And the rubble everywhere. And all of his friends. So, I hope you enjoyed the grand tour of the Harry Potter Special Edition paperback edition. And I hope those of you who either can't swing the money or don't have the space or just have more willpower than I do and who can't buy it, I hope you feel like you own it vicariously through me. So I decided to give you such an in-depth tour. Oh, why don't I show you the insides? They actually are identical to the original American versions. Like, they have the same font and like squiggly bits, and they still have the original illustrations from Mary Grandpré, however you say her name. I really should learn how to say her name, considering what a seminal part of my childhood she was, and to all of our childhoods, or at least those of us who read Harry Potter and therefore had childhoods. But that was special edition. I hope you enjoyed looking, and see you guys next week.